And we back at it, baby.
Again!
Yeah. Let's begin, shall we?
Ooh, what's going on, everybody? It is your man, Big Dog, here. Welcome to episode 177 of the Doghouse, baby. Yep, we are back with another episode. Let's go. Today's topics are going to be, I don't want to say on the darker side, but they're not the usual stuff that we can just, point and laugh at. But let's get right into the first topic, which I'm going to mention very briefly, is the the outage, the IT outage that happened this morning due to CrowdStrike. Yeah, that's right. So pretty much almost all Windows users have been affected by all of this. Myself included when I was at work. Granted, my computer here doesn't seem to have gotten affected in the worst way possible because I don't really run updates like that. I do run updates, but not like that. But thankfully, seem to be doing okay. Seem to be doing all right. But the entirety of the world seems to be affected. Actually, no, that's not true. A few of our services that we use at my job were affected, but thankfully it wasn't too terrible. Thankfully. All right, there's that topic. And the next topic I'm going to discuss. This is going to piss off a lot of people. A lot of people. I don't know if my sister's watching this. She might not be happy with me by covering this, but it needs to be addressed. And for those of you wondering what I'm talking about the Cody Co. accusations. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail with this one. I'm going to probably... Give me 1 second. I'm going to play a few snippets of the D'Angelo Wallace video. Oh, for God's sakes. Arg! Alright, we won't play that. Oh, God. Anyway. Anywho. So yeah. Basically what happened was, not too long ago, or actually it was long ago, a few years ago, Cody Co, or better yet, not Cody Co. Yes, no, it was Cody Co. Cody Co was accused of sleeping with a 17-year-old when he was, I believe, 25 years old. Which, if that's true, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Now, here's where things get a little complicated. That 17-year-old in question was none other than Tana Mojo. And now you're probably already thinking, oh, it's Tana Mojo? Ugh. She's probably lying, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now, under normal circumstances, I would probably lean towards that, because let's be realistic. Tana Mojo does not have the best reputation in the community, in the content creation community. For example, that whole TanaCon situation, that was a whole disaster. But anyway, actually, you know what? Give me 1 second. Let's watch Penguin Zero Experiment.
probably doesn't need an introduction. I don't need to read the Wikipedia article explaining to you who he is
All
and
right.
lore dumping.
She hosted a live episode in front of an audience, and the
This is from the D'Angelo Wallace video exposing this.
conversation turned to you.
Who's the smallest you've ever had sex with? Oh my god, did no one look at me, Cody Co. I can say that. I was literally 17. I can say that.
This clip started making the rounds, and people were understandably perturbed because if
Uh-huh.
Tana Mojo was 17, you would have been 25. So people started speculating, and Tana decided to set the record straight.
I hooked up with Cody Cole when I was 17 and he was 25.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's for those of you who don't live in the States, that is a crime. The age of consent in certain areas of the country is 18, I believe. Yes, it's 18. So technically what Cody Co did, if he did it, because right now there's no real evidence and he hasn't come out and said anything, he basically committed a crime.
I'm gonna go ahead and break down these numbers here because it seems like people are starting to struggle with math, like teriology starting to pop off with 1 times 1 equaling 2 and all of that. I'm just gonna go ahead and explain this. 17 is less than 18. Thus,
Yeah, that's kind of a no-brainer.
that is below the age of consent and is a crime. And I
Yep.
already have seen comments on this situation about 17, who gives a fuck? That's basically 18 anyway. And
It is not. Stop. Let's. Can we stop that whole nonsense of, oh, it's basically 18? No, it's not. It is 17. Disgusting.
the same dog shit, brain dead, concerning mentality, like your hard drive needs to be investigated type shit that we saw with Dr. Disrespect.
I agree.
Where they're like, no one should really care that Dr. Disrespect was talking inappropriately with a 17-year-old.
First of all, that we don't know if that's true. Second of all, that's still bad.
Even though, once again, you absolute fucking Cro-Magnon, there is no evidence that Dr. Disrespect ever talked to a 17-year-old. Not even he said that. It
Exactly.
has only ever been stated as a minor. Everyone around Dr. Disrespect never mentioned 17. It's actual delusional Fantasyland Narnia type shit where people are trying
Narnia
to
type-
defend
oh my
him by
God.
saying it was actually a 17-year-old, 364 days old. Which is absolute fucking barnacles. Like, that's a load of fish paste. And even still, it's bad. I don't know how we've devolved so much where all of
Okay, so I'm not going to let the whole video play, but I am going to skip to a portion of the video because I know what everybody's going to be thinking. Oh, well, this is Tana. She doesn't have the best reputation and all that, so she's not the most reliable witness. While that's true, in some cases, there is also another person that is apparently able to corroborate this story, and that person is none other Gabby Hanna, of all people.
Well, did you know that Gabby is actually on record telling the exact same story several years ago?
One time, I told a guy, I saw him making out with a girl at a party who was underage, and I pulled him aside and I was like, hey man, you probably don't know, I know she like looks a little older, she's underage. Watch it. And he's like, oh my god, thank you for telling me. And then he turned that.
This is really, really bad.
really, really
I agree. This is really, really bad. So, oh, you know what? Let me let Charlie
bad.
finish his point.
Pardon my potty mouth here, but this is fucking disgusting. Like,
I agree.
this is by far the most compelling piece of evidence presented because this is a completely separate third-party individual coming forward now with the same story years ago, exactly how Tana described it.
Yep.
Finding this clip was huge. I don't even know how it was unearthed. Huge props for finding this ancient artifact because apparently it had been scrubbed from like everywhere. I don't even know.
That's actually true. I tried to find the original clip and I cannot find it. So somehow this clip ended up getting erased from the entire internet. Somehow. I don't know how it happened. But anyway, moving on. Like I said, I'm not going to play the full video. But pretty much now we have two of the same story told by the same person So I know what you guys are probably thinking. Oh, he's guilty. He's guilty. He's guilty. Well, again, we don't know for certain. As of right now, all we know is that the allegations are out there and Cody Ko has remained quiet. Like, there have been literal crickets, which is not a good thing. So, Cody Ko, if you're watching this, man, you gotta say something. Whether you're guilty or not, whether you did it or not, you gotta say something, because you being silent, it's not helping your case, man. It really isn't. But what do I know? Anyway, on to the creme de la creme of tonight, the magnum opus, if you will. We gotta talk about Boogie again. Again! And now I know what you guys are thinking.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Why the hell are we talking about Boogie again? This is the third video in a row we're talking about Boogie again, man. Well, there has been a development in the whole Boogie 2988 saga where he's pretty much fast-tracking the death of his career. I don't know how else to describe it. I really don't. Like, this man is committing seppuku on his own freaking career. It's insane. But to give you guys the quick context as quickly as possible, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, Boogie did a cryptocurrency scam called Fatty Coin. Ended up getting called out by it by everybody, including yours truly, and got exposed on Coffeezilla. The reasoning he gave for doing this was that he had a rare form of blood cancer called, I forget what it's called, like polyglycemia vera, I think. Yes. Yeah, I think that's what it was called. It was polyglycemia vera. That was allegedly what he had. Then, out of nowhere, the streamer that we all know and love, Destiny, came out of nowhere and accused Boogie of faking his cancer diagnosis. And it became this huge deal. Him and freaking Mudahar got into a shouting match on Lolcal Live. And then it came out that apparently Boogie was, in fact, lying about his diagnosis. Yep, he's been lying about his diagnosis for 2 whole years. Now, for some context, what's up, Blast? For some context, it is still possible he still might have this rare form of blood cancer. But as far as we know, he has... Alright, no worries. Don't worry about it. Unfortunately, he did lie about his diagnosis. He wasn't diagnosed when he announced that he had cancer on social media, which was the stupidest thing for him to do. So, we're going to watch a bit of the Lolcal Live where it does come out. And apparently, as you can probably tell by the title, Boogie ends up getting let go from Lolcal
I
Live.
heard you mention that I'm going to read these.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, if you would like, I'll read those while you make a decision.
actually that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
All right.
Do you still have access to the channel? You're fired.
See if I can find these.
All right.
I think I've made my decision.
Let's move on a
No,
little bit.
I like really have now. Like, let me get the decision out and then you read the super chats.
Okay.
Okay.
Boogie, I think you understand how severe this is, right? But it's a very complex thing.
Of course.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I'd call this complex. The man lied about being diagnosed with cancer. Yes, it is possible that he still might have it, but he jumped the gun and told everybody, oh, by the way, I have cancer, a rare form of blood cancer, before it was officially confirmed that he had it. So, I Again, I understand that Keem's trying to play devil's advocate here, but still, I don't know how you can. I don't know how you can be okay with this.
You're fired. You have to be fired. You are fired.
You're fired!
You are fired. You have to be kicked off this fucking show. This is crazy. This is so fucking bad. And I have sympathy for you. I actually do, and I know a lot of people don't. They want you dead. But
I wouldn't go that far. I know I shouldn't be laughing at this, but I wouldn't go that far. I don't want to see the man dead. But again, he needs to be held accountable for this. Like, I would guarantee anybody that's watching this knows at least one person that's either suffering from cancer or has unfortunately passed away from cancer. So let's be realistic. I can guarantee that anybody watching this is probably seething right now.
do, because I understand how complex this is.
I
truly do. But like, this is so fucking bad. I don't even have other words than just bad, 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 bad. And I know that you're not evil. I know you're just, I don't even have a better word for this. You're
Bruh. Damn it. Now that's going to get me in trouble. I got to censor that when I... Damn you, Keepstar. I got to fucking... I have to censor that word out now in post. Thanks a lot, man.
You're retarded.
And he said it again.
That's
God,
the word.
that's the wrong freaking button.
That's
Jesus.
the word I use. So
You have to be fucking fired. But I also think because this is so fucking there's so much gray here. This is not a black and white situation.
All right, fine.
Maybe shit. He may still have fucking cancer.
Okay, that's fair. I don't necessarily agree, but that this is that complex, but to be fair, yes, he still could have this cancer. But it's not confirmed yet, like he said it was confirmed, which in my opinion is a big problem.
I mean, this is not black and white. It's not like you fucking ran and did like a fucking I got cancer scam and ran a GoFundMe when you never had it. Like it's not like you did something like that.
Well, true, he didn't do that, but he did run a crypto scam. And when he was looking for an excuse, he used, well, I have cancer, so I need to do this because I need to pay for my cancer. Like, again, I get what Keem is trying to do, and I don't agree with it. And I think he's being a little more charitable than I think everybody else is.
We're not talking about fucking evil, all right?
Right.
We're talking about a
Bruh. There he goes again saying the R word. God, I am going to have my work cut out for me. I'm going to have my work cut out for
I
me.
feel like even though you're fired and you're going to be gone for a while,
He ain't going to be gone for that long. I guarantee he'll be back in like 2 weeks tops.
you should have some type of pathway back.
See, now that's some bullshit.
You should have...
Nope.
I disagree. I'm sorry. And honestly, Keem, if you bring him back, you are enabling his bad behavior. No, I'm sorry. Look, again, I understand this is still somewhat complex. Not as complex as Keemstar's making it, but it's still complex. I don't think bringing him back is good for you. Now, I know people can say, well, but Boogie's kind of the whole draw of the show. If they get rid of Boogie, then the show's going to fail. Okay, fine. Let the show fail, in my opinion. Keem is a very successful guy. I'm pretty sure he can figure out a way to make money. The man's been making money for years. Hell, he freaking retired from YouTube for a hot minute. But no, I don't agree with that. I think he needs to stay gone.
have to go through fucking hell, to be honest. The play button, we'll sell that. We'll get it to charity.
Oh yeah, by the way, he apparently mailed his play button to Keemstar for some reason.
Reading these super chats is one. Here's another thing. This should be one of the punishments if you ever want to come back on this fucking show again. Not a fucking single drop of fucking Mountain Dew or Diet Mountain Dew should ever touch your fucking lips again.
I'll be honest with you. It shouldn't have been touching his lips to begin with if he had cancer. Come on, man.
It should never touch your lips again.
That's already a choice I already made.
Yeah.
Stop the cap.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Right.
No.
Yeah, right. Okay, see, this is what I don't...
Look at what I'm...
See, again, man. Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna move on, or I'm gonna fast forward a little bit to when Destiny shows up. Because when Destiny shows up, things start to heat up for a bit.
Sure. What is the theme for this episode? What are we talking about, Keemstar?
Well, Boogie has finally admitted that he has no confirmation that he has cancer. The theme
Have you watched Die Hard? I have not yet.
of this episode is, will Boogie get fired from the show? We decided
Yes. And like I said, me personally, I think Boogie needs to stay gone for a bit. And if you're going to redo this podcast with him, then Keem, I'm sorry, you're going to lose a lot of credibility with a lot of people.
Fired. I mean, this is like pretty fucked up. We're trying to think of ways that he can earn his will back and punishments.
Honestly, he shouldn't earn his way back. Whatever. Let's move on a bit.
What I'm necessarily here for, Keemstar. So everything you just said was a lie. Okay. Like the doctor is not doing a biopsy to confirm. Okay, that's not true. Okay, you can make a positive diagnosis of polycythemia vera if you have the JAK2 genetic marker. It's not a hormone; it's a genetic marker. But when you said that you had an elevation of a hormone, I don't think you were lying about that. I think you were being truthful. But what you didn't realize is the hormone that you were referring to is called erythropoietin, I think, or erythropoietin.
Okay.
But that hormone that's elevated is elevated because that's the hormone that's being produced that's telling your
Mudahar's
marrow to create more red blood cells.
Here we go.
Because it's secondary polycythemia. You don't have JAK2. That wouldn't be a hormone. It wouldn't be a marker. It would be a gene test that you would do. You would know because you would pay specifically for genetic testing, and you would specifically test that gene. If you have that JAK2 marker plus an elevation in red blood cells, and you don't have an increased presence of that hormone in your blood, that would be enough to diagnose. You would never do a biopsy. You don't need to biopsy that.
Okay.
So wait.
I'm just telling you my understanding of it. I don't agree with anything Destiny just said, but I don't think that's important at this point. So.
Well, it kind of is important because never mind.
Hold on. I just want to be clear.
Forget it.
You just lied about everything you just said. You're not doing a biopsy to confirm this cancer. You don't need a biopsy for it. If you had JAK2, that genetic marker, plus an elevation in red blood cells, and you don't have an elevation of the hormone, that's enough. That's just positive that you have the cancer.
Really simple.
Mudahar.
Google search will show you that they used to do this biopsy, and we considered doing it because I wanted concrete proof.
Muda, you're breaking up a little bit, just so you know.
Oh, sorry, I'm in Texas right now. Out of home. Sorry.
Yeah, well, before Muda gets started on me, I did want to say, Destiny, I know that this affected you personally, and for that I wanted to apologize. You know.
No, hold on, wait, real quick. It doesn't affect me personally. I've only known people that have cancer. I don't have it personally, so it doesn't affect me that personally. I know what you mean though. But also, secondly, I don't want an apology from you. I don't accept an apology from you. There is no redemption to be seen through me, and there is no virtue in apologizing to me. You can't tell a lie this bad and then run with it for 2 years and then get taken down kicking and screaming, and then at the very end try to apologize for some sort of like redemption or salvation.
Yeah, Destiny's right. I hate to say it, but he's right. Like, Boogie, you lied for 2 years. For 2 years, you told everybody that it was confirmed you had cancer, when in reality, it wasn't. Like, that's a big problem, bro. That's huge. And then you ran a crypto scam based off of this lie. That's even worse. Like, fuck the fact that you lied about having cancer. The fact that you ran a crypto scam based off of this, and people lost money because of it, and then you didn't even give the money back. You spent it on whatever the hell you spent it on. I don't know exactly what he spent it on, but whatever.
I'm not looking for redemption or salvation. I just genuinely.
Then I don't even need to hear it. You shouldn't be apologizing to anybody for this. You can publish one online. Yeah, you're saying it for yourself though, not for me. It's just more selfish behavior. You're not doing anything for me by apologizing about lying for 2 years for cancer. That's ridiculous.
He's got a point again.
What?
So, like I said in the last time that I was.
there's just hard limits. This is one of them.
Good one, Muda. Or Muda.
Unfortunately, Muda, I think your internet's just too crappy in that hotel you're skipping around. Maybe just audio? Do you think audio would work? Just audio?
Yeah, let me just do that. Sorry.
There we go.
Way better. That's actually way better. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just don't think there. I think there's just a limit. And the limit is like never lied about this. But like what was proven a day ago, like in that confession you had, is that you literally said one day you saw something in your portal, didn't have it, and then fucking this whole situation has basically been you doing lie after lie after lie, and there's things that you don't lie about, and can't one of those you don't lie about. You know?
Yep, he's right. He's right. You don't lie about something like that.
Yeah, it was a very, very stupid thing for me to have done.
Muta, you've been involved in this a lot, like from the very beginning, kind of, when this all unfolded. What does Boogie need to do now in this situation? He's well, we think he's come clean with the facts around the case. What does he have to do now? Like, what do you do in this situation?
Take accountability. That's all he can do. Realistically, that's all he can do. Like, this guy sat here and lied for 2 years. All he can do is just take his L and move on.
Honestly, it's like the first time I've ever really fucking like seen somebody just blatantly lie about cancer and like drift off of it. I'm sure Destiny, have you ever seen something like this before to this extent?
No.
What about that one meme, Emily? Woohoo! Isn't that a meme? Do you know what I'm talking about right now? Did that make any sense?
Twitch.
I don't know much about it.
That was a Twitch streamer, right?
What? It wasn't there like an old RuneScape guy, and he had that thing like Emily only lied about cancer once. Yahoo!
Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, I really think like it has to be like a financial apology. Like whatever money he's gotten out of this low-cod life probably should be put towards like research or paying back.
I agree. That it wouldn't be a total fix, but it would help.
The victims of a scam.
Well, Muda, here's what we're doing so far, and
hold on, just real quick. Whatever Boogie says, it's absolutely not going to have anything to do with giving up money. Guarantee it. But go ahead.
Oh my God.
It does actually.
Oh, okay. Let's hear it.
I just donated $1,000 to St. Jude's, which hurts pretty tremendously. Destiny.
Did you give the wait? I'm curious. Did you show that receipt to Keemstar?
Yeah,
Yes.
we did show it on screen.
Yes.
And to be fair to Boogie, $1,000 is like a lot of money to him.
So that was 1/10 of what he made in a scam.
True.
Supposedly, could have made more. We don't know yet.
Well,
but...
the rest of it is, the rest of it's been spent. I have mortgage. I have, I paid bills. I paid back bills and stuff.
Well, maybe. Well, careful. We don't know what it means when you say it's been spent, because you told CoffeeZilla that money's already spent could mean you've got future acquisitions that you're planning on making with that money, and that's the same thing to you.
I do.
Yeah, he's not wrong again.
I do still have money coming in, right? And so I'm dog-eared. There's some money left in the bank account. Thank God, it's not zero right now.
All right.
It's not zero.
All right, I think you guys get the point. So yeah, I'll explain a little bit of what happened after this. After this, things start to get a little heated to the point where Boogie ends up pulling out a knife and threatening to, how do I say this lightly? He attempts to harm himself, or at least makes it as if he's going to harm. Oh, show it? I don't know if I can show it, because I don't know if YouTube will let me, but you know what? Screw it. Screw it. I'll show it, and then I'll just censor it in post.
Instead of just drinking water.
Oh, actually, this part's kind of funny.
Give me a butt cancer.
And Muda can back me up here. You've been extremely suicidal, like extremely, for like years, like a couple years.
Can we stop the cringe impassioned speeches? Like, you still lie about everything. You lie about literally every single part of your life. You're going to continue to lie about almost everything. Yeah. cancer. Give me a fuck cancer, guys. Give me a fuck suicide. My God, you were never suicidal. You love yourself way too much to ever kill yourself. Okay, you're way too narcissistic. You would never be suicidal. You'd let the world burn to ashes around you before you even considered hurting yourself any more than. That was too mean, but no, yeah, like. Jesus. No, Mountain, you go to the store and you spend.
This self-harm motherfucker. That's why people like you do this. It is a form of self-harm motherfucker. That's why we do it.
Tell that to the body positivity people.
If you see a 400-pound man, if you see a 400-pound woman, guess what? They do it because they're self-harming, because there's something wrong in their fucking brain. I'm their fucking arms. That's my fucking hurt.
Really don't like just to hurt yourself. Why drink diet instead of just drinking water?
Because it's a form of self-harm. Because I'm destroying
you
my
drink.
Did he really just? Oh my God! Oh my God! Go back! Go back! Go back! Go back! I need to hear that.
Why drink diet food? Because the food tastes really good and exercise sucks.
And that's one of the worst parts about it. I don't even like the taste of food anymore.
Honestly.
Bullshit.
If you don't like the taste of food, why drink diet food instead of just drinking water?
That's a good point.
It's a form of self-harm.
Stop the cap.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
I'm destroying
you
my
drink
body.
Diet Mountain. You go to the store and you spend money on a drink that you apparently don't like just to hurt yourself. You know cutting is way cheaper, right? One razor blade will last you a lifetime.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Nope.
I don't co-sign what Destiny just said. That was crazy. That was crazy.
I used to cut. I don't like it. And you're encouraging people to cut? Go fuck yourself.
He's not doing that. He's not doing that. What he said was extremely inflammatory, but that's not what he's doing.
Bro, what are we talking about right now? I can't taste anything, but I drink aspartame soft drinks.
You're encouraging people to cut their fucking arms. That's my fucking hurt. The guy.
Okay. All right. I think we get the point here. Yeah. So like I said, after that, it pretty much starts to get heated, and then Boogie goes and gets... You know what? Let me see. Yes. He literally got a butter knife. Fuck it, I'm showing this. He literally got what looks like a butter knife. This literally looks like a butter knife, bro. Like, what is he doing with this? Oh my God. All right, that's it. I'm gonna bring this to a close. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna bring this to a close. Thank you all for watching, and before we go, let's take a look at the meme of the day. And for the meme of the day, got a little something I made myself. Enjoy it.
Hey there. Seems like you made it to the end of the video. Congratulations. Since you're here, why don't you do me a solid and click that subscribe button. Also, hit the like button, the bell for notifications. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, join the Discord server, and all that good stuff. Hell, even click my affiliate links if you're feeling up to it. I'd greatly appreciate it. Anyway, guys, this has been another episode of The Doghouse. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.